Hey guys and dolls, guess what it is? It's time for Journey into Forgeworld. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's that time. It's Friday. We're gonna take you to the Forge World, whether you like it or not. Actually, because if you don't like it, you click off the page and you run away. You don't got to. But if you like it, just stick around and let's do this. Let's do it. I'm all alone and I'm very bored. So it's time for hobby. The kids are out of town. The wife's out of town for the weekend. It's going to be an exciting hobby weekend, and starting today with Journey into Forge World. Let's rock it, folks!
Guys, here we go. Here is the bag of goodies. It is the Ivara battle suit. I don't know what that was. What is a battle suit? I'm just kind of, my lips stuck together there. So first we have the instructions. Then we have a plastic sprue, which is going to be your leg bits and your torso bits from the Riptide, since that's what it uses. I remember back in the day, friends who had picked up Forgeworld before, like back when they had the like Demolisher, or not the Demolisher, the Layman Rust conversions and stuff. They would give you the whole kit, even if you're going to completely replace the torso and some the torso. The torso. I'm replacing the torso of a tank. That makes total sense. We have a base. And we have the flight stands for the missile drones. So yeah, but no, back in the day they used to give you the entire kit for something, and then like if you're replacing one part of it, instead of you getting just the parts you need, you get the entire bad boy kit. So here is all of our resin bits. Slide that back out of the way. We're gonna slide her out here. So, let me back this up just a hair. So here's a pile of resin, man. Look at all that resin goodness. So, here we have in the instructions, of course, your first, man, this is like multi-pages of paper garbage. There we go. Here we have all the stuff that you're going to get. This is all your resin bits. Here's your list of stuff over here. I am not going to go through all this. I will just kind of spread it out so you can all see it. I've already looked through it once before. You know, so you get your torso pieces. Your torso pieces, some thrusters, some doodads. We've got part of a gun. We've got another gun. I thought that looked a little warped. We got a gate that has nothing on it. We got leg sprues. We got more sprue doodads. More parts of guns. More fins. More torso bits. Now these I can't lose, man. They are part of a gun, and it's a freaking post. It's a little resin post. There's two of them in there, so I can't lose those. More thruster bits. More torso bits. Arm bits. And another bit to something that I don't know right now. I think it's a thruster bit. But anyway, there's my pile of bits. I've already checked it in once before when I first got them in to make sure everything was there. So I already know it's all there. I'm not going to go over with it because I know these videos tend to get a little long. And honestly, in our instructions, we have your step-by-step how to build the legs first. And of course, I'm going to cut and snip the little pieces so I can pose them. Then it tells you how to build the torso, the hip joint. And then it'll show you just pictures of how to glue pieces on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get set up and get prepped and ready to actually build the model. And just kind of go through it. I'm going to go ahead and clean off all the gates and clean up the pieces so we don't have to do that on camera and waste more time. I want to make these as enjoyable as possible, and watching me go, I'm cutting a gate off. This is so much fun. About the only way it'd be fun is if I cut my finger and it's like, help me. So anyway, we'll be back in a little bit. Guys, here we are. We are back again. I finally, so much plastic. Yep. There's a lot of plastic to trim and cut and ugh. Make a pile of business here to do. So anyway, what we're going to do, folks, we're going to go through this. The first part of this is putting together the legs. So, I mean, I've done these so many times. I mean, I can put these legs together without even looking at the instructions. Alright guys, here's all the plastic stuff done. I went ahead and did the torso too, just to get it done, so that way we didn't have to keep stopping. Excuse me. Stopping and starting for a minute. I didn't glue the feet on, because I want to wait until everything else is done, because those are going to be really fragile and bitter. They're going to be so bitter. They're going to be brittle. So I wanted to wait on that. Now, next in the thing shows. Okay. So next we're going to be putting this stuff on. These little side pieces right here. I'll do one leg on camera and then switch over to do the other one off camera. I was like, we're going to build all this so we don't have to stop and start so much. But we're going to start and stop so much anyway. So we're going to dry fit first, so I can see how these go on. Looks like on the inside, kind of get your this little bump here. It's going to go in that bottom hole. Like so. Sort of. Not really. There we go. Is that on the wrong side? Yes, it is. Silly me. There I go thinking again. My bad. So it's going to go like that on that one. And then this one is not it. It's this. Not this one. It's... I'm confused. It's this one. No, it's this. What in the world is going on here? Okay. So this piece goes here. This is why we dry fit, because some of us don't have a brain. And we're, oh my gosh. Look at that. Can I get a break here? So it goes like that, okay? That blast it. And then that's going to go on that side like that. So, let's glue it on. Let's get some of my trusty super glue. Oh, yep, let's get some super glue there, shall we? Don't mind me, I'm new. Never hobbied in my life. This is my first day. Mommy says I'm good at it. Stinking turds. Yep, that's me I'm talking about there. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to throw a lot of glue on there. That's just how I feel today. We're just going to glue the crap out of things. It's not a good hobby day until you've glued your fingers to stuff. Yep. So there the lower leg is going to look like that. Beefed up with a little extra boost, extra armor and junk. And then we need to get one of these little boosteroos. Okay, I'm just making sure that they're both the same. Got a little dabbers of glue there. I didn't score the spot, but so when I figured an angle, I want it down just a little bit before it sets good. There we go. So when he's standing there, it'll be just down kind of like that. So I'll pause and do the other one. Yeah, so the legs are done. I went and glue the feet on now. They're still a little gummy, not fully set yet. But pretty much that's going to be his pose. I want it to be standing upright as much as possible, like standing tall and proud. So I'm going to take this guy off, let him sit off to the side and get good and dry. I'll make sure I don't drop it. Almost did. So now, like I said, I've done done did put together the upper torso. Sorry, got a little country for a second. My bust. Like I said, I done. Oh my gosh! I hope none of y'all are English teachers. So, I have put together the upper torso already, so none of this is necessary. You know, I've already seen all that, except for this part here. We're gonna remove these front pieces here. Should even make more sense. I should have removed them before I even put them on. But I was following the directions a little bit. But nonetheless, this doodatter here will come in super handy because it's got that flat edge. So I'm going to go ahead and trim that off. So you bet you were waiting for me to go, ah, my gosh, I cut my finger. Nope, didn't happen this time. Normally I would. But I didn't. Okay, so we got the fronts off. Now, the next step... Oh, see, I jumped ahead. That told me to remove the other peg there. So you're going to remove, next is a raised point. This one raised point right here. So that little nubbin there, that'll be the same thing. There we go. So what we're doing is building a substructure for the rest of the body. Because in the next part of the directions, you have all this. You're going to be placing this stuff around it. I should have swore that said chest puzzle. Oh, and there's the head too. Now, I have the antenna on the head already. I didn't glue it down. I'll go ahead and put a little dabbers of glue on there right now and get that done and out of the way. I'm not super fond of this head. I really like the Riptide's head. And I like the fact that a good chunk of the suits now have that Riptide style head. Even the Taunar, the Big Daddy, has that head. But this one's not terrible, you know. It's not the worst head I've seen come out of there. Like some of those other Crisis suits that Forgeworld makes, I really hate their heads. I dig around and find other Crisis suit heads, find what Riptide heads work well on them. Where is we gonna start at, cats? This guy over here. So there's the front. So that goes on there somehow. It should go on there like that. It's kind of a tight squeeze, but you know, I mean, it's kind of good because it's stuck on there pretty good right now. So I'm gonna put a little glue in there. All the points that I think are gonna touch real well. So, I mean, a lot of y'all, I've heard from a lot of people, you know, of course they like the series. They enjoy watching me foul up Forgeworld. So now we're going to glue the top plate on and the rear plate. So let's see what goes where first. So this is the rear plate. So that's going to go, how does that go on there? Let me see. So that looks like it's going to go... How is it going to go? Well, yeah, see, I can see the angles where it's going to meet up. But I feel like maybe it's just that tight squeeze again. Kind of snaps in place. Oh, it's probably got some warpage to it, too. Yeah. Here, I'm going to... Oh, there we go. So, yeah, it goes on like that. I'm going to do some finagling off camera. We'll be back in just a second. I'm back. I decided that this thing needs to go on my ear a little better. The top is going to go on first. I think it's going to be the easiest thing to glue down. It's not glued down right now, but it's on there. And I was going to not tell you, but I decided this is sharing circle, so, you know, y'all are my friends. But when I was trimming the gates off in this, I broke this piece here, so, oops, my bad. But I fixed it, and I'll green stuff it whenever I'm all done. So yeah, so that's going to go on there like that, and then this piece is a snug fit, man. It really is. It's just snaps on in there, like so. And it's going to be kind of like that. I'm going to glue it all together off camera, just because I'm going to have to really hold on to it real good, so I just wanted to show you that's how that's going to look. Here we are. Hold on. There it is. Ah, gosh darn it. Thought everything was glued. So yeah, here it is. All done. The next step in the next part of the picture shows you got the 2 fin plates. There'll be one on each side. The arm plates, and then the gorget. I don't know what a gorget is, but we have a gorget. So we're going to get that stuff, and we're going to put that stuff on. So here's your gorget. And of course it doesn't quite fit right. Of course. There we go. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pop some glue on there and get that bad boy in. Since it's on there so good and it takes a second. Dip a little glue down in the hole there where it's going to stick in there, daggum old hole. And make sure it's got some glue on there. So, in case you're wondering, it is 11 o'clock on a Thursday night. So, you're watching this on a Friday, and I'm pretending like it's Friday. So, ta-da! There's the gorget. Whatever in the blue blazes a gorget is. Now we're going to get the fin plate on. It's another one that lines up. It's going to use this old piece right here, which would be where the original jump packs bolt on the regular Riptide. It's going to go on there like that. And it fits pretty easy, so dab of glue on there. It's hard to judge the glue through it. Oh, look at that. Camera, it's coming. Oh, yep, that happened. How do doctors do it, man? They look through all those little orthoscopic surgery where they just use a little camera and go in there, whatever it's called. Oh, look at me. I jumped right ahead, didn't I? I didn't even make sure this one fit right. Actually, I did off camera, so. Haha, gotcha. Gotcha. You're like, look at that guy. He screwed up again. Well, I might have now. I just put some glue in there. And they give you, I guess, because these would normally be on the arm sprue from the original model. So they give you, instead of giving you the full kit and letting you have all the extra bits, they gave you resin ones, which I don't mind, I guess. What would I do with the extra kit? What would I do with extra arms? Go out and make a crazy storm surge with tiny arms. We'll call it the T-Rex. It's got tiny little arms and a big old head. So, there we go. Now, the head, I'm not going to glue the head on yet because I want to pin it and put it on. So that way I can figure out exactly the positioning of it. It's weird. It's got, like, the base of the head is flat. I guess it's a little rounded. But, yeah, it's going to fit in there like so. It just doesn't seem like it fits right, man. That's a good thing I'm going to pin it. I was wondering if I didn't clean it good enough. I know I got a little piece of flashing sticking on there. But, yeah, this gorget, where the head goes, has this little curved bowl like all the other head units do, for all the other Riptides and all the other models. But then like this is more of a flat piece. It doesn't naturally sit in there. You know, it would fall over. So I definitely want to pin it and figure out what position I want it to be in. The rest of this we've got installing your jets, your booster jets. So you got your directional jet nozzles for these little pockets here. And those, I mean, it's going to be another one. I'm just going to dab the glue and go to town on it. Because there's no like right or wrong way to put these on there, I guess. It's going to be however you want them. And I kind of want them all angling a certain way like that. I mean, I guess you could have them like all pointing inward. Very cool to do some object source lighting, some light glow coming out of these. That's something I'm still working on, man. Again, talking about old Pete, man. Old Pete. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you old Pete. Just how it came out, buddy. He was doing, he had a video, he was doing, showing his Space Wolf thing, he was doing his little light sourcing on his swords. That was pretty cool. I liked it. To me, it was simple yet effective. Very effective. To give you that look. So. Alrighty. Now, we've got these little jump doodads in there. The directional nozzle ones are in there. Now we're going to find and put in... Oh, do you notice something? I didn't do something on the front, man. Hold on, let's turn this bad boy back around. It's this thing. It's the rest of the intake. It goes like so. All right, sorry guys. Oh, cough, cough, cough all day long. So now we're gonna get these rods in. Like I said, they can be kind of pressure held in. There are some slight angles on them down here at the bottom and the top. So you're gonna make sure you get those lined up as best you can. I went ahead and already put glue on here. So I'm going to do that. I'll give it a little flex and wedge. One rod is on and in the hole. After this all dries, if anything needs to be manipulated, I'll bust out the, yep, I'm going to say it, the blow dryer. Good daggum bit of sense. So I'm going to have to trim a little bit off of this and hope I don't trim too much. Ooh, okay. Wish me luck. Oh, I don't know. I'm just so scared. Yep, you heard that. I did it. I did it. I don't know if I did it right. Oh, so close. So short. So the amount we're short now is like a pin hair. I don't have any plasticard, plasticine, styrene, or however you say it, handy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shave a little bit of this off. There we go. And then we're going to take this. I'm going to glue it here. So what I did is I put that little piece right there. Hold it down for a second with my knife. Add a little bit of glue to the other side of it. And then what I'm going to do, oh, that's a lot of glue. Holy crap. That's fine. It's gap filling. That's what it says in the thing anyway. we're back. So, as I said that I'd drop it, and please don't fall apart. Okay, so what I did is I cut like just a little bit more than I should have off on that side, but it was definitely too long. So I created like a little wedge, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and trim it up and smooth it out, and then maybe add a little bit of green stuff around it and try to mimic that ring later. I'll show you whenever I get it all done and painted up and stuff, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Maybe like some liquid green stuff would probably work out really good. But yeah, there is that. And then the final part of it is just putting this little, what is it called? Power fuse, ion power fuse in there. So, yeah, this little piece here just goes in the back. Like so. I do wish everything fit a little bit more snug. Not quite snug enough for my taste. All that play in there, everything can kind of flop around a bit. I'm sure other people, like more hardcore modelers, would get in there and probably pin this little thing on. Or even put some green stuff down in there and do it right. There we go. It is glued in now. The only other things left to glue are to actually put the arms together. And like I said, I wanted to pin those on and see if it works the way I hope it will. If not, I'll have to pick a position and just let it be. Let it be. Don't sing or YouTube will get mad at you. These guys, the little fins, they go up in here. It's another one that you can kind of put them on there however you want to. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to pause the video. And then when I come back, this bad boy will be completely assembled. I will have pinned the head and pinned the arms and put the little winglets on. And then I'll kind of let you see what it looks like all just kind of standing there. So I will see you in a bit for the last one.
Guys, here we are to the end of the video. It's been real fun, and this guy is built. Ha ha ha, and I can't get his torso together. There we go. So here we have. The foot's not fully glued yet, but that's it right there. This is my Varna. So I'll glue it all together once he's all ready to be painted and stuff. Now, the arms are pinned on right now. And then this is, I did what I said I was going to do. I pinned it to where this can still rotate. So I can adjust it and have them standing straight, or I can bring the gun forward a little bit. The shoulder moves too, but it's a little pain right now. I'm going to take this off the feet. I don't want to put too much pressure on them until they're fully dry yet. Fully cured. But did the same thing on this side where I can bring it up if I wanted to. This arm is pinned in as well. So I guess I could bring it up more and straighten it out if I wanted to. I might do some kind of flame effect coming out here, just like a little one. You know, like an at-rest one maybe. You know, where he's just kind of chilling there for a minute. And like just got a little bit of flicker of flames coming out of the bottom or something. Or I may build like a big old cotton ball mess of a flame coming out of it. We'll see. But, you know, that's that arm. The head's pinned on for right now for painting reasons. This arm is... But it's pinned on as well. So, both arms are pinned on. So, technically, I could have them up if I wanted. Or I could totally drop it and just ruin everything. Ha ha ha! I meant to do that. See? See how sturdy these models are? Yeah. So, he's like the gunslinger. What's up? Draw, pilgrim. Why was everybody a pilgrim back then? That was like even technically after the pilgrim days. So,
So yeah, that is my Everna. Look for a showcase video coming out of it for it in a few weeks when I actually get around to painting it. Right now I've got the Tetras done. There'll be a showcase video coming out tomorrow on Saturday. And then the Remoras I'm hoping to paint this weekend and have the showcase video out for them next week. So anyway, guys, it's been a blast. As always, you get to see my ridiculous failures and hopefully enjoyable, fun times playing with my Forgeworld stuff. So anyway, guys, y'all are great. Y'all are awesome. You rock. I really love you and enjoy everything, you know, about the community. And and it's like having friends who you don't see every day, but you see every day. Anyway, love you guys. Y'all have fun. Take it easy. Take care. Comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Love you. Take care. And y'all have a happy, wonderful nerd life, man.